Going on over here,
man? These old knees.
Hey,
you can't bump your knee on nothing.
How does they gonna come in with an injury on a podcast?
It's been a minute for us. If you guys haven't noticed, Cortez has grew a little bit. he's grown a little bit.
He's trying to say something and pull the muscle.
God damn. This wood right here, this leg, Ron. Push this motherfucker in.
He's been drinking his milk.
Okay,
maybe
my bad.
you need to scoot your chair down.
Man, I probably do.
Hey, Cortez got legs for days. His legs reach all the way over here.
Man, listen.
Just sit him up like that, like when you was little.
I be looking at some of the pictures that we take when we got guests on the show, and I'll see a shoe over here. Like, is that a ghost shoe or something? Like, hold on, I know that ain't. Wait a minute, that's that nigga's leg.
It's his leg. He got to cross his legs now.
I thought I seen like a Reebok, like a like a fucking ghost had a Reebok on or something, bro. It just looked weird. Bro.
But no, seriously. So if you patent something and I use it, right? But I don't know. Don't they have to give me a warning first? Like, don't they say, hey?
Yeah, that's when the lawyers send you something.
Okay, so I don't get sued right off. Like, I get sued if I don't take it down or I don't remove it or I don't stop using it, right?
I don't know if they can just start right off the bat, but most of the time they do a cease and desist. Yeah. They send you that.
Okay.
But I don't know if they're required to, though.
I think they got to send you a cease and desist.
I ain't doing it. I'm coming for you.
How would you even know? How would you even know unless they send you a cease and desist?
So technically, I could say I used this for the first 2 episodes, and then I received the letter. So I won't.
But if you if you gain money from it, I'm guessing they gonna want that money. Like, say that you use it for the first 2 episodes and you made $1 million, and they like, oh hell no, we need a percentage of that.
But I didn't know.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. Ignorance of the law.
They give everybody their money back.
Let me look it up. Because I just can't see, like, there's a billion, trillion things out here, right?
Yeah, but you're supposed to search the copyright stuff.
But if I did. I can say I searched it and I didn't see it. Like, here's the proof that I searched it, right?
Oh, I was about to say you got to have proof.
Yeah, here's the proof to look at.
Like the regular Google search ain't going to work. You're going to have to do the comprehensive search, like pay a law firm to search it. Go deep.
Let me see.
Like this name. When we got Urban Asserted, they went deep.
I think they'd be like, now, hold on now. We got to send out the correct paperwork for them to, and then if they keep using it, then okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because, who was it? I can't think of it, but it was somebody who did it. They were producing makeup and they were using not the design, and then they had to stop because they sent them a cease and desist on everything.
Yeah,
but they didn't get the money for it. They just told them the letter was like, you gotta stop like everything that has something to do with it.
I think if they want to push it, they could. Just think about it. Like, you're selling knockoff Jordans and shit. Like, you think Jordan ain't coming after? I think it's a fine. Maybe it's a fine if you use it. Maybe they give you one fine.
But if he's dunking this way,
probably is a fine for that. That's a huge company.
But if he's doing a backward dunk, not a forward dunk.
Oh, okay. So check this out. This is a good one. Y'all remember
like this?
Y'all remember Lil Nas X when he had put out them shoes? They looked like Air Maxes. Yeah. He had to give everybody their money back.
But I thought he had to give everybody their money back because he said they were Air Max.
He never said they was Air Maxes. He said they was his own shoes, but they look like Nikes. They look like the Nike Air Maxes. I think the sign was different or something. They had a Nike sign. He had no Nike sign on it?
The only reason they do that.
No,
it wasn't Nike sign on it, was it? They took it off?
Well,
it was the company. It wasn't Lil Nas X's shoe. They hired him to market the shoe. He customized the shoe, left all the Nike shit on there, but put all the same shit on it too. So the company had to give you the money.
See, there we go. So
we learning.
So it wasn't Lil Nas X. We're gonna
was it Stock X? Was that the company Stock X or something like that?
Like a reselling company.
Okay.
Okay, well, my bad, y'all.
Right.
No accusation, Stock X. I thought that was y'all.
Okay.
Yeah.
The holy water shoes.
I seen those too.
I remember those.
Man, it didn't cause no big wave like the damn devil shit did. Yeah. I seen it floating around.
Like kids with that devil shit.
But you gotta understand, and that's another thing too. What is the holy water used for? to fight the devil. So why would you,
it is.
without this,
That's why you dropped them first. You had to drop them
You had
first.
to drop so the devil one should have been dropped, and then the
Right.
holy water one should have been.
So you can put them out. So you can put them
You
out.
got your Saturday and Sunday shoes. I don't understand.
Oh my God! I never looked at it like that
But
though.
that's true. We should
Wear the
have.
devil Saturday.
Right.
I get it.
We should have did it. You know what?
I get it.
Y'all, we should have did that. We should have just. We should.
At midnight,
Yeah, you gotta have them all.
At midnight, the bitch got hey, magically too. You got to show up to the club with the other ones on. They're like, nigga, you got the holy ones on. He's like, hey, I come in peace, nigga. I come in peace.
Oh my
No,
God.
I think you just can't wear them after like 3 a.m.
Yeah,
Isn't
you
that? That's
can't.
like that's the time. You can't.
All day Sunday, you got to wear them hoes though. If
You
wore,
got to.
If you wore
That's
the devil ones,
That's
nigga,
true.
you wore them. You only wear them at church on Sunday. I got to talk about you.
No, you gotta wear them longer than you did the devils.
That's true.
You gotta wear them
That's
longer.
true.
Hey,
That's
and you
true.
got to do a lot more with them.
Gotta sleep with the motherfuckers. I had the motherfuckers on all night.
You gotta feed the homeless. You gotta do all kind of community work.
Yeah.
Okay, don't just get up think you just gonna wear them.
This nigga
It's
last
like
on Saturday, he got his foot on the chick's head, nigga, on Saturday. It's on her head with the devil shoes. On Sunday, that nigga is doing a sermon, bro. Laying hands.
I had the right shoes on though. If you saw me this weekend,
But
I
no,
had my devils on.
but you know what? If
The devil will
wasn't-
try you. The devil will try you.
Sometimes you got to play the game.
this
Make 'em
fool
think
gonna say
he
I
got
had
you.
my devils on.
Sometimes you gotta make them think he got you.
No, that is true though. Because
Gotta make 'em think
if you
he
put
got
out the devil ones, right? Like think about this. If you put out the devil ones, and then people's all like in an uproar. People mad,
Yeah.
like, oh my God, these shoes.
He's
And
a
then
devil.
and then on Sunday you come out with the holy waters. They'd be like, oh, like we was like,
I'm right back fucking with him.
like I never expected them.
I'm right back
I
fucking
never
with him.
expected it to come out with this.
Hey, but you know what would be fucked up if you wore one and the
I was
other.
about to say.
Damn.
I was about
What
to
kind
say,
of type of time you on?
because you know sometimes you have a devil on your shoulder and sometimes you have an
You don't know
angel,
what
and you
type of
gotta-
time you on.
Hey,
But you know, you gotta, cause you say I'm trying to, I'm literally trying to. What you doing? Like fighting these devils?
Yeah,
Fighting these
boy.
demons?
Man.
Hey, that's some shit you show at your girl job. Y'all arguing. She look down. She like, oh shit. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know how this gonna end. She just start running.
No, listen. You can wear them. It's not even just relationship. If you come in with both of those. If you think about this, if you wear them to the club, people gotta watch you too, cause
Yo,
they be like,
hey.
"Shit, nigga, I don't know what you
Yeah.
on."
This nigga-
like either
We gotta
you gonna-
watch that nigga.
You know,
Bro, your people come from out of town, they be like, hey, one thing you don't have to know, bro. If you see a nigga with the joint, with both of them on, walk the other way. That nigga's on some other type of time, bro.
You don't want that.
You don't
That ain't what you want.
that.
That's true. That's true. Because I guess you could be in the club and somebody step on the holy waters, then you be like,
You be like-
oh, bruh, okay, just watch it. But if somebody step on the devils,
It's going down, nigga.
Yeah, it got to.
they
It got to.
gotta
Hey,
ask
you
you,
gotta-
what shoe did I step on? Which one was it? Which one was it?
He said, you see the scuff, nigga.
Yeah, nigga.
You see the scuff, nigga. Hey, you gotta turn. Hey, but you having a good time, you gotta turn the other cheek. You gotta hit him with the right shoe.
yeah,
like,
okay,
all right.
okay, okay, yeah.
All right, nigga,
yeah.
not today.
Yeah,
But that's the type of time I'm on.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you can.
That's you gotta
Hey, when you face each other, you gotta have that conversation. Like, nigga, I don't know what's about to happen, but you about to fire off on this nigga.
But if you got a
fire
bow,
off on this nigga.
but if you got a bow leg, they ain't connected, so anything can happen.
Anything can happen with them shoes.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I think we
yeah.
should have did that.
Yeah.
We should have came out with that shit.
They was
I
like
don't
200.
know.
They was like how much though?
That was like 250 or something like
That
that.
was 250.
Was it?
That's what I. So you
I
think
th-
they can still
I-
resell them though?
$1,000.
Tried to give people their money back for them.
Uh-huh.
People didn't give them back because they knew they could resell them.
Hell yeah. That's what I was telling people.
You know what?
I wouldn't have gave them back.
See, they shouldn't have put out. They should have put it out in a different way. We could have did this shit.
But you can't sell it legally though, like through those channels. But I guess everything with the shoes can be illegal. It don't make no difference.
But wasn't it? It was a Nike a reseller. So if it was a reseller,
No, it wasn't a reseller. I mean, it was a reseller, but it don't supposed to work like that. You can't put his name on there and say buy these shoes like that. It's got to be like, I think like they got to be real first.
Yeah.
They're not real.
Right.
So when you present it like that it's not real, that's like having some McDonald's fake ass fries. Like, nigga, these ain't the real McDonald's fries.
that fool said, "All right, y'all."
McDonald's out there like, y'all fucking up our fries.
Hey, it's that McDowell's ass shit.
Hey, they like we went and got the crinkles from the store. We use the same grease, except for you get more fry Where your buck?
Man, I always think
don't
about
know.
that damn movie. That was the biggest bootleg shit I've ever seen in my life.
Hey, that fool said they got to go north. We got to go north.
Oh my God! Hey, you remember when a dude was walking by? He was out there taking pictures of that motherfucker.
Yeah.
But man, bro, that was just the most.
Tourist,
That
bro.
fool ran outside.
Oh, get out of here before I bust that camera. Hey man, that shit is classic bootleg. I gotta ask y'all a question though.
Yep.
I don't know if I brought this up, but shit, I'm still tripping on this. A few months ago, I think it was, I go to Hawaiian Brothers, order my stuff. My girl sit down. I go to the bathroom. Now they got doors instead of stalls, but a fucking woman comes out. Like I'm almost in the door, and a female, like a tall ass chick, but she come out the bathroom, and I'm like, I was instantly like as a man, I can't tell you how uncomfortable I was without sounding soft, because I never, I don't know this motherfucker, and I ain't used to unisex bathrooms. I just want to know, how do y'all feel about that?
So
Is
wait,
that cool?
I've never been in there. So you're saying that they
Oh,
have
it's a unisex
doors.
bathroom?
Yes.
Oh, I've never been to a unisex
But
bathroom.
you saying they have doors like
Like, hold on, unisex bathroom as in like it's
Like
it's
anybody could come in there.
No, I mean like it's open like a regular bathroom, or is it like
Well,
you gotta open?
the sink and shit is the common area, but it got like real doors. The doors is
Oh.
like fall. Some nice ass doors too, but
Oh, so you won't know who is in there.
you won't know who's in there.
Oh, well, I don't matter to
until
me.
you come out to
To
wash your hands.
To wash your hands, but I was like, that's where everything goes down at. Like, what if say you in, because I don't have kids, but this is the argument. Even I think about it like this because I got nieces and nephews. Say you in there and you send your daughter to the bathroom. She come out of that motherfucker as a grown man there washing his hands. How would that make her feel? I'm
Yeah,
sure
I
if she
wouldn't-
never seen that,
I wouldn't like it.
that
with my
shit was
daughter,
just
but as a-
uncomfortable for me.
But as adults, I don't really care none. But as
Yeah, because you ready to get it popping.
no.
Cortez said, "Hey, girl."
Nah, I'll be ready to get it.
How you
poppin'.
do it?
Washing your hands.
Nah, I just
Yeah,
I just
rub them
wouldn't-
hands, girl.
I just wouldn't care because the only thing that's there would just be the sink. Now I can see if I'm using a urinal and shit, and she using the
You talking about like if it was just a stall, not an actual door.
Yeah, then I'd be like, we all gonna feel uncomfortable just because of the general fact, like you don't want to sexualize the bathroom.
So your
if you don't
area
want
That's
is
why I
like,
don't think they should have mixed them. I mean, I don't know if
So
I'm just
you-
too old school.
but he looks at it like the bathroom is my real act, right? The rest is like manners because I'm washing my hands. You're like it's connected. The bathroom and the hand washing is all one, so it shouldn't be.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's a personal time. Like, even, man, bro, I don't know. I think it's just weird.
I think it.
What about pervs in there? Like, they could take advantage because you can go further. You actually in a bathroom. You know what I mean? You could actually go in there behind a female or whatever, and it won't look strange. It's just weird to me. I don't
Well,
know.
you know, I do feel like what I don't like is one. I don't honestly. I'll be honest. I don't let my son because I know you said your daughter.
Mhm.
But I think we forget too about boys. Like my son is 6.
Mhm.
I don't let my son go to the bathroom by himself. I don't let him go to the bathroom. And I see plenty of young kids who are probably younger than him. Their parents tell them go to the boys' restroom and go use the restroom.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I feel like this. A perv is a perv is a perv. Like, you know, like my son's 6. He ain't fighting off no grown man.
Yeah.
So if I'm sending you to the bathroom, and there was a story, this lady, she sent both her sons. Her son, one of them was like 6, the other one was 7. She sent both her sons to the restroom. It was in a restaurant, a well-known restaurant. I'm not gonna say the name, but she sent them to the restroom so they could go.
Yeah.
And she said it had been a minute. One of the boys came out, the other one didn't. When she went in to go find her son, someone had came in, molested her son, and it was quick. It wasn't like he was in there forever. She just knew something was wrong when one of her sons didn't come out. And I think it was the older son didn't come out. And she came in and she found him there. And I'm like, every time I think about that sticks to me, it sticks in my head. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a man's restroom. Like, dudes ain't looking at people. If you a perv, you a perv. You're not looking at him like, oh, he a little boy, so I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
Like, if you do that, just
Yeah,
like
and
with
you
a
know what?
woman.
I'm sorry I did analyze it as just the girls, but just the whole overall, because, like, yeah, we always had to deal with that in each individual bathroom, but it's
So,
just
but now
like
you
now
gotta
it's just
deal
a
with
mixture.
both.
It's
Now
like
you-
now I see a motherfucker got some variety now.
I get that.
You know what I mean?
I'll be honest. I haven't
think
had
like that, bro. I wouldn't want my people going in there with some weirdo in that motherfucker, because, like, And I don't feel comfortable because, like, I'm protective of my chick. Like, niggas, shit, motherfucker come out the bathroom. Niggas is on straight Mac mode that ain't in relationship. Shit, something in them. You know what I mean?
You gonna be like, not smelling.
You in the bathroom, you come out, see a fat ass at the sink, nigga, it's on.
She gonna be like,
ass, ain't it on?
Listen, she gonna be like, the girl gonna be like, not coming out there smelling like that. You ain't, because what's that door open?
Right,
what do you don't eat healthy?
See, and that though, that's a different dynamic.
This is how it's gonna go. Hey, man, I'm about to go use the restroom right quick. I'll be right back. And the fine chick come right after you. She gonna be in that bathroom with you. You like, come on now. That's my thing. I don't want me and my woman in the bathroom together. Like, let me get this off by myself, and you do your own thing. I don't want to be in here with you.
Or from a woman's side, a dude come out, because I don't know how y'all come out. If y'all come out all together, you be like, shit, this nigga, so I don't care.
Sometimes
if a dude come
sometimes
out,
we zipping up our pants as we coming out.
If a dude come out and he's zipping up his pants and you just don't look, you don't want to look, but you in the mirror, you see stuff. It's like
stupid.
What if they start doing it at the club?
This dick out, coming out.
The one place where the women could get away from the niggas that's fucking jeffing and going hard, they could come right in there behind y'all.
I have been in unisex bathrooms in a bar. I can't think of what bar it was downtown, but it's in a bar, right? And I feel like this. For me, even in a restaurant, it would be odd because I'm not used to it. Mm-hmm. I'm not used to it. Whether I'm just in the restroom and then coming out and then seeing somebody, I'm just not used to it. Yeah. So to me, it would be odd. But do I think that it's something that is going to eventually happen, that people are going to start, which I hate to say it, but is that going to be something that people are going to start doing? Yeah, I believe that's going to happen. I believe it's going to happen because people are going to look at it like this. It saves money. You don't have to keep. I'm serious. You got to think about that.
This is crazy, though.
People are going to be like, you could save maintenance instead of having issues with both. You could only have to worry about one. And then everybody's like, unity. So you go unify the bathrooms. I do feel like it's going to be something that is going to happen. I feel like it's going to be a situation to where more people are going to have to start keeping an eye on their kids.
I don't know if we should be unifying in the bathroom, though.
I don't know.
I'm with unity, but
But they want you to unify everywhere. They said,
well, put a urinal in the motherfucker. Don't make me go in no goddamn style. Right. Save me a urinal. Then,
so I do believe they'll put one in the door. They'll be like, if this is what you prefer, close the door after you finish. Yeah. But yeah, you still gonna have doors because doors are cheaper than actually having to fix pipes.
Well, let me ask y'all this question real quick too. It's a lot of nobody's saying the politically correct thing anymore. If y'all are watching any like social media news as far as the celebrities, the hip hop guys this past week, they had a rough week. But let me ask you this. Yeah. Because even this can be swayed into a homosexuality or a homophobic comment just because I'm saying I don't want to use the bathroom. Yeah, because I want to ask y'all this question. Okay. Do y'all think people overreact? Like somebody is going to overreact to what we just said. Like I don't give a fuck because I just be honest with people and I don't have no like hate towards anybody. So, but lately it's been people saying homophobic things and making homophobic apologies and all types of stuff. It's like really in the media, so you got to watch what you say. But the question is,
look at that.
Is it wrong when you have an opinion on unisex bathrooms and people automatically sexualize it and think that that's the reason that you don't want it? Because for me, as I said, as a man, I feel uncomfortable because it shocked me the first couple times, and it's just, I don't know. I guess it's something I ain't used to, but I should definitely be able to have an opinion.
You want to give your opinion first on that? Okay.
Yep. I feel like that is the argument, though. I don't think it's wrong to have those opinions and people to be tripping about it because that's the reason why you don't see more unisex bathrooms because they will love to put them every fucking where. Mm-hmm. At the high schools, they have them now. So I go to the high school, and they have a boys and girls bathroom, and then they just have one that's just say bathroom. You know what I mean? You don't say unisex, it just say
where all the kids be at.
Or restroom or something.
You'll be in that like this.
In there.
And that's for I think that's for like the people that maybe I don't know, they not, because now a lot of sports you see transgender people in sports, so they got to be into the schools. You know what I mean? So I'm guessing that's their bathroom because I don't see it being like a quote unquote unisex bathroom because they barely like all the boys been in there at one fucking time as opposed to all the boys and girls being in the bathroom. I think it's one of those. That's why they call it unisex, so they don't hurt that other part of people's feelings.
Okay.
Because
damn,
normally time they usually do have still a boy and girls bathroom. Yeah. They just have that one unisex bathroom for you know, people that are, you know, transgendered.
Yeah.
So, I mean, is that how it was? Did they have a boys and girls bathroom, or was it just a unisex bathroom?
No, it was just one. This was in Hawaiian Brothers. You know, they ain't big.
They only had one bathroom in Hawaiian Brothers?
It was like 4, yeah, with like 4 stars in there. Maybe 3 or 4.
I ain't been in there.
The one in North Kansas City, it ain't huge, but it's only one. It's like
I
one
like
bathroom.
that one.
See, and they saving money. The businesses isn't big, and they only
maybe,
got one
maybe
bathroom.
they just trying something new, seeing if it works. It may not work. But you
Yeah,
know,
I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah,
I bet you said you gonna like your mama said you gonna make it work.
Yeah.
You gonna make this shit work, or
Hey,
you gonna
could
use
you
the rest
imagine-
when you get home.
Could you imagine an older grumpy or me sitting in that motherfucker and the girl go in the bathroom like you ain't paying no attention, and then like she come out and the dude come out behind her, and then all of a sudden it's just a miss. You don't even know what's going on with the bathroom shit. It just look weird, man. I ain't used to that shit. But
bathroom supposed to be a private place.
yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah, not no more.
Shit, nigga can't even go take a number 2.
I was telling people this the other day. Like, there is no more lanes. It used to be where we all was in a lane, and we used to always be like, stay in your lane. You know, like when motherfuckers got their lane, like stay in your lane. Now there is no lanes, and I think this is how the unisex bathroom came about.
But you know what? There's justification on lanes. Okay, I'll get back to that in a minute. But my point, as far as what you're saying, I think it's very important. It's not that having an opinion is hate. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's what it is. I think it's about what you actually say. If you say having unisex bathrooms make me uncomfortable, right? Mm-hmm. And we're talking about creeps or whatever in there. You're not saying that. You're saying that even heterosexual people, you're saying they're creeps. They're fucking creeps. Yeah. Like, you don't have to be, you're not saying, oh, if it's transgender person in there, or if it's, you're not saying that. What you are saying is just in you, everybody. Yeah. I'm putting you as a whole, everybody. I don't care what you want to be classified as. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying everybody as a whole. Because I'm not putting no past shit. You could be married with somebody and still be a fucking creep. So I don't. Yeah. So I don't care. So I don't think when you say that or when I say that, I don't think that it's hate for saying, like, I just don't. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. You could have a woman in there. Like, people be acting like women don't rape kids or do things, and they fucking do. Yeah. So I'm saying if Sally walks in and her husband's in, I don't care whether no, I don't care. It doesn't matter. So I don't think that it's that, but I do think that a lot of things that people have said last week. Yeah, I mean, those things were definitely outright like, boom, there it is. Yeah. So that's totally different. As far as lanes go, let's just be honest, okay? Lanes have been changing for years. Look at this lane, right? Back in the day, the lane was the man made the money and provided. The woman stayed home and nurtured the family and kept the house together. That was a lane. That was a big, huge fucking lane. And the lane has done this and merged together, and then it split, and it merged together, and then it split. And then sometimes you cross over all the way over to the other lane because you got to get over. You decide that ain't your turn, and then you get over another lane. So lanes have been changing. So we can't justify, like, when these lanes change, that's okay. But when these lanes change, now you're going too far.
No, I'm saying exactly what you said. Exactly what I'm saying, because when the lanes change, there's good lanes and then there's bad fucking lanes. And when those bad fucking lanes start to split and fucking split, it start back. The roads is getting worse. The highways is getting worse. Nobody fixing them.
Well, I think too
potholes and shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, I do think the good and bad changes depend on the person, because there were also whites only and colors, right? Yeah. And to us, we're like, great change.
Right.
Yeah.
For other people, they like, fuck that change. That change was stupid as shit. You know what I mean? Let's go back to the old change. As a matter of fact, they just try to do the shit when they climb the Capitol.
But think about this. What if
what
if the lane, or that lane right there, right? What if the racism lane stayed, but it wasn't no hate? What if it was like they had their shit and we had our shit and we never mixed in between the two?
Well, Tulsa, Oklahoma would tell you that it wouldn't fucking matter.
I know what you mean, but what if it did though?
No, because
what if it did?
Like, no, fuck that.
Because and I'm gonna tell you why. Because just because you're in your lane does not mean that you don't look over at the other lane, right?
But the lane is
good.
But
wait. But you look over at the other lane and you think that motherfucker paved a little bit better than this one. Like my lane's a little bumpy. And that lane over there looks smooth as shit.
But if we solid, but I'm saying if our lane is solid, people stay in solid lanes. Like you ever see old folks, they still the same way. The woman cooks, the man go to work. Even if he retired, this nigga working outside for some fucking reason. He just working. She like, come on in, nigga. Time to eat. Right?
You know you gotta keep working right.
Right, you gotta. So some lanes still fucking work. Like our lane could be going down the right lane. Like black people's lane could be fantastic. Only time black people's lane fuck up, I ain't gonna lie, black people fuck it up too. But if they shut some shit down, only way that shit shut down is some white people shut that shit down. We be having, like you just said, Tulsa. They was having a good ass time in Tulsa until white people shut that shit down.
But which is my point. My point is,
but
regardless on how much, that's like saying shit. What happened if we had unicorns and fly to work instead of driving? No matter what, it doesn't matter. It doesn't.
It's that far of a reach.
But it literally is, because you can't say what if this was perfect and you had yours and we had ours and everybody, because there's always going to be someone who's going to say.
But think about these lanes that you're talking about right now, right?
Okay.
One of the lanes is the LGBTQ lane. That's a big lane now, right?
Okay.
Like Ron was just saying,
you
can't say nothing. You can't say nothing to that lane. If you say something to that lane, then you out of bounds, right? You can't say shit to them, right?
Okay.
But they got their own fucking lane. Like nobody is fucking with that lane. If you fuck with it,
I'm gonna fuck your world up right now. Look up LGBTQAA.
It's an AA.
No,
AA.
More than that. There's a number there too. It's like 11 digits now.
Wow.
What?
Wow. And what is it for? What is that?
You gotta read it. I can't remember all of it.
Damn.
Yeah, because they got a plus behind it. QA2S plus.
Hey, but you know what? Let me give one thing before you read it. I saw a video. I didn't even look at it because I already had a mentality there, so I probably already know what the nigga was saying. But, of course, it backfired. That's why I said you can't say shit. I be seeing people being victims of this shit. T.I., the caption of it, I saw T.I. on the picture, and it was like, T.I. claims that the homosexual community is bullying people, like picking on people. You know what I mean? Like looking for any reason to cancel somebody. And I was like, I don't want to watch it because it might just make sense.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be some shit to where you can't say shit. You got to ride with this. This is the wave.
Yep.
And like, I have no disrespect for anything, but I'm like, if you can start flexing power with like your sexuality, like I don't know, like come on, man. I don't think you should. Like, man, it's almost like. And I'm going to say this, because see, I ain't nobody know me. It's almost like.
No, you going to be somebody.
It's almost like things have flipped and it's
tomorrow.
Like. Now, I can actually see a world where kids is like, now you can say, like, people be looking at you like, okay, you know what I mean? Because of your sexuality, which is like crazy, nobody should be judged by, but I can see a world where, like, people being teased for being straight in certain, like, communities.
It's already started.
Like, say it can't happen. Like, if you grew up on a block where everybody is.
He don't got no TikTok. If he was on TikTok, they created a whole new genre of super straight. So, because people that straight get bullied for saying their opinions. Mm-hmm. Like they'll say, I don't date transgender. Oh, you a homophobe or you blah blah blah. And they like, no. I just like what I like, just like you like what you like. So now they say they super straight. And now the transgender people don't like that shit.
That's crazy though.
But here's another thing. Here's the thing, okay? Like I think we get it mixed up too. I feel like I don't have issues in this area. Probably one, because I'm a woman, and two, I just see things differently, right? Like I see things as if it's not affecting me. I feel like that with anything. If it's not directly, like people say shit like, okay, but our kids are watching this. But I've also seen videos of little boys smacking grown women's ass, and there's like grown-ups around, and niggas is like, you can't talk about sexualizing. They sexualize. We've been doing that. We've been doing that. And that was okay, which it shouldn't have been. It shouldn't have been. But that's okay as long as it looks good to you.
I'm with
If it looks good to you, that's okay. Great.
Yep.
But if it's this, then I fucking totally disagree. You cannot do that. You cannot straddle the fence. Either you gonna say that's cool or you gonna say it's not. Yep. And people do that shit all the time. Yep. And that's the problem. I feel like if you do what you do with your life, right? You do what you do with your life. Like you said, the bathroom mixes us. So would I be outspoken to say, I don't like that? But I'm saying I don't like that for anybody. I don't like that for anybody because I don't trust nobody, especially when my kid is going to the bathroom.
And see, it could be old school like that. But now if you say something, though, if you got a platform, they can cancel you. Because of just that.
But listen, I've heard people say that and not get canceled as much as when you start going in. When you start going in with your opinion, right? It's kind of like, let's just be honest, it's kind of like a Muslim and a Christian, right? Totally different beliefs. Totally different beliefs. I grew up seeing Christians, and I'm pretty sure Muslims did the same. I grew up seeing Christians tell Muslims, like, you're wrong for your beliefs, or you're wrong for what you think, and you should feel like this, and you should feel like that, and da-da-da-da-da-da. Because we live in a world where you are only supposed to see one thing, and you are supposed to follow that lane. Again, you are supposed to follow that lane. And anytime you have a different thought, a different feeling, then no. I don't know what it's like to be different, right? I don't know what it's like to be different. I do know what it's like to grow up around a bunch of white people, and I've only seen black people in my family and a few in my school, and to come to find out, like, oh, there was a difference. Like, shit that I was told, like, it flew past me being younger, but being older, how it felt being different from everybody else or different from a lot of other people. So I can only imagine someone who grows up with these feelings, and then they're trying to figure that shit out, especially as a kid. You trying to figure that shit out. I try to explain to my black son, like, you're black and people are going to treat you different. And he's young and confused, like, why would that be, you know? And you have kids that feel the same way when they're growing up. I don't know what it feels like to be in their shoes, which is why I say I can't speak on that because I don't know. I do feel like people are going to say shit, whether you like it or not. There are going to be jokes made. If there are jokes made about black people, if there are jokes made about white people, if there are jokes made about poor people, there are going to be jokes that are made. I do feel like there's a certain amount of, like, education too in what you're saying. The same way we was just like the shoes, right? And we like, oh shit, I didn't know. We could have went on and on and on talking about shit that we thought was right. And it was wrong. And it was wrong as shit. But because we think that it's right, with no facts, no nothing, that's the problem. The shit the baby said. You said a lot of shit. That was just, I can honestly say that was fucking out of line. It was out of line.
I didn't even listen to it.
It was out of line for what you said, because one, it's not just gay people or transsexual. It's not just who catch AIDS. Like, did you first of all, did you read what he said? Did you hear what he said? Did you read what he said?
I didn't.
You would have to do that first in order to understand the depth of what he said. And normally
if you didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, or any of them deadly transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2 or 3 weeks, put your cell phone light in the air. Nothing wrong with that, I don't see. Ladies, if your pussy smell like water, this is at a concert, right?
Yeah, keep going.
All right, so it's getting wild. It's getting wild at the concert. Ladies,
I can see it at a tea party. Yeah. For a concert, that's cool.
Ladies, if your pussy smell like water, put your cell phone light in the air. Fellas, if you ain't sucking a nigga's dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in the air. Keep it fucking real. Okay.
So go and read the response that when people were saying the response that he said about AIDS.
Because regardless of what you motherfuckers are talking about and how the internet twisted up my motherfucking words, me and all my fans of the show, the gay ones and the straight ones, we turned the fuck up.
Damn.
That was it? Because that wasn't it.
I wasn't going on no rant. They called a call to action. That's what that's called, because I'm a live performer. Oh, here you go. Because even my gay fans don't fucking got AIDS. They don't got AIDS. Or gay fans.
No. Read it without laughing. I need you to be very clear.
What is this nigga
Damn.
doing? Why would he say this?
No, read that.
He need a publicist.
Yeah, why would
Read,
he say
no.
okay.
What is his publicist
All
at?
right.
Hold on. Read
This is
that
the part you
shit.
talking about.
Read that shit just as clear as you read the first part that you said there was no problem with. Go ahead.
All the lights went up, gay or straight. You want to know why? Because even my gay fans don't got fucking AIDS. They don't got AIDS. My gay fans, that they take care of themselves. They ain't going for that. They ain't no nasty gay niggas. They ain't no junkies on the street. I said if you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights up. You know what my gay fans did? Put their motherfucking light up. My gay fans, they ain't going for that. They got class. They ain't sucking no dick in no parking lot. You gotta get a room, a good one, 5-star hotel. Even my gay fans got standards. Oh, you didn't say that part. That makes sense to me.
So what was that? That was an apology or just the response?
You know that's how you talk, Ron. It's like when somebody asks you a question, you be like, these dumbass niggas can get. That's how he was saying.
Yeah.
That's how he was saying.
I hate niggas.
So listen. So what? So nobody understands. I mean, we living in 2021. Nobody understands as far as how AIDS work, right? Nobody.
I think we all understand how AIDS work.
Great. Okay. So we also know that AIDS is also contracted through heterosexual sex.
Yeah.
We also know there's a big percentage of AIDS that's contracted through blood transfusion with kids, with people who didn't plan to get AIDS.
Mm-hmm.
You got AIDS not because you're dirty, not because you do drugs, or not. And even if you
so the gay community shouldn't be mad. It should be the AIDS community.
No, it was a lot. It was a lot of people. So basically, what you
you have to piss everybody off.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
no.
What you're saying.
Basically, what you're saying is you're putting that on them, right? You're basically saying like all my gay people. First of all, I'm pretty sure he has a lot of gay fans who are probably. Who probably contracted? Who are? I mean, it's a big, especially the black community. Right. It's a big part. Whether we feel like we ain't got it or our friends ain't got it, it's a big part, even if it doesn't affect you, right? And then you're basically again why I said fact check. Nigga, AIDS just isn't for gay people. And then,
but he didn't say it.
But then he
didn't say that.
But then you're saying like people who have AIDS or those nasty fucking diseases. Like, listen to what.
So you're saying. So what you're saying is the AIDS community should be upset, not the gay community.
A lot of straight people are upset.
I'm not. I see a
You're
lot of people.
not.
No. I'm saying like on this post right here.
Yeah.
He's talking about the gay community. Like he's talking even the people that's upset. They're part of this gay community.
There are a lot of people from the AIDS community. There are a lot of people who are heterosexual. People who are really like, or just by saying, and basically what they're saying is. Educate yourself before you talk. Educate yourself before you talk because you are living in a world where, one, I don't give a fuck what the people say, where the people say, shit, you, well, he worked for himself. He worked for himself. Mm-hmm. You are in a world where you depend on other people's money. Yeah. You depend on other people's streams. You don't know how many, obviously, you don't know how much of a percentage of people who are your fans, who, whether they are not affected, their family members could be affected. Our friends could be affected.
This is crazy to me of how we, like you said, how we can straddle the fence and pick and choose what we gonna be mad at. We're talking about him talking about a particular sexual transmitted disease that you probably can get, right? That's what he's talking about, right?
Can get, yes.
But this nigga also talk about shooting people all the fucking time.
I agree.
But we listen to this nigga.
I agree.
I can't understand this shit.
I agree.
Everybody's out there to hear this nigga talk about shooting, killing people.
I totally agree.
But when he talking about motherfuckers being dirty, have AIDS, we like, oh nah, that is the line. They didn't kill 20 people.
Yeah, but it's not. But listen. But
that's what we were just saying about the LBGT community, though. It's like, much, bro, it's like
too much power.
But it's not saying that. It's not saying, and I get what I totally get what you're saying. Like I said, I still listen to him. But if I
don't straddle that
but listen,
but
no. But what I'm saying is, I don't give a fuck. I'm cool with you. But if you say something I disagree with, it's not like I'm gonna be like, I'm cool with Cortez, so I ain't gonna say nothing. Nigga, I'm gonna still say something.
But why? But I'm saying, but why would you be cool with the other part, not the other part? Because the other part is really more deadly than the other part. Like you could get AIDS and live. You die.
That's
you
because
die.
It's okay. And I just want to preach for half a second. I just want to preach for half a second. That's because it's okay to talk about killing our own motherfuckers.
That's crazy to me.
When you talk about the community that everybody's a part of now, it's like an issue. You know what I think of? Like sometimes I sit and think, and I was like, how glorious would it have been to all of a sudden black people got those powers and all of those laws and all of that shit changed, and we were just out here like, hey, somebody say something about black people, they get shut down and canceled. It was like, nah, we done knew it. That's what pissed me off. And people can get pissed off about what I'm pissed off, but I don't give a fuck. It's like, I don't hate no race. Now that they've added sexuality, now, man, I'm old school. It's like, that wasn't in the category back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It just wasn't in the category. Now you have to include that, and if you're ignorant to it, like, not even in a bad way, they talk about you. It's like they cancel you. It's like, bro.
Or it was. I don't think it's the fact of, I honestly don't think, not for, some people are going to say it is, right? Some people are going to say it is. It's just like there's some super black power people who would say, the way we talk is degrading. And these are black people or young people who would say, that ain't what we supposed to do. You know, there's different types of people. It's not just people like us. It's just different type of people. But I don't think it's the fact of not agreeing or agreeing, right? So there's going to be some things that we all agree and we disagree with, right? I think it's the fact of saying, like, when you put too much on it. Like, when you put, like, when that's something that you talk about all the time, or something that you like. I know that there's white people who don't like black people. I know there's plenty of white people who don't like black people. And I'm not saying that it's an issue that, I mean, I don't know why that they don't, but I'm just saying, like,
we the most derogatory people of our own kind. Of our own kind. There ain't no way. All our songs, if you listen to hip hop on the radio, they gotta bleep out words when they say hoes and bitches.
I agree.
Hoes and bitches. You go on 95.7. Ain't no hoes and bitches on 95.7.
I agree.
Ain't no hoes and bitches on.
Listen, I said that on the show before. I said that, listen, the difference between me is, one, I don't let my, real talk, I'm telling you, my kid knows 95.7, 93, more than he knows, and I swear he does, because I understand that he's not going to get what is, I can listen to some shit and say,
and push it in different categories and understand where they go to.
I can listen to some shit and decipher, like, oh, this shit is fake, right? And this did right here, because I'll be honest, when I was young and I was listening to shit, I'm thinking like, oh, these niggas really out here doing this shit, right? Until I got older and I understand they was just talking, like they friends might have did this shit. But they was just out here talking, right?
But now it's not like that no more. Now, like, I remember mom was saying, like, these young rappers are getting shot and killed. Like as soon, they're not even getting the chance to even grow up. Like, they getting shot and killed as soon as they about to make it. Like, so now the music really has a force to it, because now when you listen to it and you, like you were saying, like, the shit is fake, but now you listen to drill music from Chicago, and then this nigga saying, like, I killed Bly and I'm gonna kill him and I'm gonna kill him again. And then the next week he killed. And then the next rapper come out and be like, you killed my boy, so I'm gonna kill him. And you thinking, like, these niggas is really killing each other?
Yeah, that shit's real. But just like you said, you made a dope ass point. He said something in this direction, and it's like, it's all hands on deck. We about to take him out.
Yeah.
But they talk about things that's really happening, really detrimental to our motherfucking community and shit, and like it ain't that big of a deal. But
like King Von was on his way to being one of the best rappers, but you know, most of his songs was about killing people.
Yeah.
Or being shot. Or about to be shot.
But let's look at it.
And then he got shot and killed. You know what I mean?
Man, the crazy part, we're talking about killing, man. The producer just informed me that the battery's almost about to get killed. So we got to kill this fucking show because I don't want to fuck it up. So, hey, we excited about being back. We probably going to talk to y'all later.